smash that like button. Welcome to the channel, guys. And now, What's Plays in Sports have membership. Yes, I said it. We have membership. So right now, take time and join the membership. There are 3 different levels. Find where you fit in and become part of What's Plays in Sports. Remember, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Also, smash the like button, hit that notification bell, so when we go live, you will get it. And yes, guys, breaking news, membership is here. What's Plays in Sports have been confirmed, issued, certified, signed, and delivered, where you can be a member of What's Plays in Sports. Today's video will be featuring Anthony Joshua wants to take on Tyson Fury. Also talking about Gary Russell Jr. making the big league 2 divisions to 135 pounds. Remember, guys, smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. We are 30 seconds away for goodness, greatness, and great balls of fire. Become a member today. Be a heat seeker or pyromaniac. Alright, guys, forget it. Drop that What's Plays in Sports production. Let's go! Yeah! There it is. Okay, LeJohn. Let's talk to him. You know what I'm saying? We at home. We ain't got much to do. We got a party. You know what I'm saying? I said we got a party. I said we got a party. Yeah! Good. So now we're trying to get everybody here in their living rooms. Turn on What's Blazing in Sports. Turn up. Become a member. Join the channel. Let's get it. Lola did. Yeah, we're finna get into this. Yeah, smash the like button. What? Yeah. Get tough with that like button. Yeah, let's go. What? T-Dub, T-Dub production. Let's stop this. Let's work. Lola, put them hips away. Put them hips away, Lola. Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub with Plays in Sports. Of course, I am back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this word, guys. And listen, we got something to talk about. You know how I do it. I apologize for being a couple of seconds late, but shout out to the one, the only. Sierra F came into the building. Much love, much appreciation. Queen, thank you so much. Always a pleasure to see you when you join your boy T-Dub. American Private Travel said, T-Dub, what it do? Better yet, what it does. Guys, listen, I'd like to get your thoughts. You can agree or disagree. I like the smoke, but listen, I also like, to hot fights and everything. So if you agree with me, you disagree, or you just want to give your thoughts on these situations, please do. Number one thing, Anthony Joshua calls out Tyson Fury. He's saying this, if we pay Pulev, he should step aside and Wilder step aside and we should go at it. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Is it real? Is it not? Is it for publicity? What? Is it called for? Is the timing right for it? Or is it a boy to cry wolf? Just saying things, but knows it's not true, not going to happen. Can't happen, won't happen. Bad boy. In the building is Urban Stuff. St. Louis on this thing. What's cracking, homie? Listen, I'm in here, man. I got my corner set there. I was going to put on my corner set and my other corner shirt, but since T-Dub right now about 10 pounds or something overweight, I said, nah, I ain't trying to show no belly like that on camera. No. But let's work. Let's talk about this. All right, so uh, Anthony Joshua calls out Tyson Fury. Gary Russell Jr. is having a very hard time finding fights in his competing weight class. He is telling us he's about to make what people will consider a bold move and jump all the way up to 135 pounds. And listen, he's not talking about 100 just jumping up there and just fighting anybody. No, he's talking about Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, and possibly a rematch with Lomachenko. All these things are on the table, guys. Listen, we can maneuver around like you want, but they are there to play with, to talk about, and comment on. First up to bat, boom! Anthony Joshua said, we take Pulev and pay him step aside money, he step aside, and we take Deontay Wilder and he step aside and go back to Alabama and eat chicken and eat Alabama chicken, whatever that means. He step aside and me and Tyson Fury can fight for the undisputed. Finally, we'll know who number one. Let's get to it. We ain't got time to let this steak rest 5 minutes and let the juices go back in it. Let's just cut through it right now. Let everything just run out. First of all, I think he's just talking. 100% just talking. He has things in contract. And how you going to tell Pulev to step aside when Pulev, promoter, is the same promoter that promotes Tyson Fury? And he said this, we are not stepping aside. I believe Pulev can beat you. Why would he do it? Why? Question, Joshua. When Andy Ruiz beat you, did you step aside so Andy could fight Wilder? Did you step aside? Or did you run it back? No fullback, no receiver, no tight end, no split end. Did you run it back? Then why would you expect it? As a matter of fact, you don't expect it. It's just woofing, guys. It's woofing. I'll huff, I'll puff, I'll huff and puff, but nothing's getting blown down. Nothing's getting blown down. American Patrick Travel said, I think Wilder is recovering from surgery, so he is going to be out a while. American Patrick Travel, the entire boxing community is going to be out a while, except for it seemed like they're trying to do something inland. But remember, the borders between the UK. Oh, and let's think about that. Before I keep going, let's talk about it. American Patrick Travel, my friend, and hopefully this can make maybe clear some things up. Take that gray, cloudy day and let the sun just kind of peek through and raise your face up at the sun, hiss at it. All right, let's get it. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua cannot fight each other right now, even if Deontay Wilder stepped aside. One, Tyson Fury relinquished his UK ability to fight. He relinquished his license. He can't even fight in the UK right now. So it doesn't matter if Wilder steps aside, Pulev steps aside, Demigod Charles Martin. It don't matter because Tyson Fury relinquished his license. It doesn't matter. He's not licensed. And I don't even know if they came to a conclusion on what they're going to do about that wild, uncastrated boar meat. Who goes around looking for wild, uncastrated boar meat? It must be some squirrels around because this shit is nuts. Let's get it. Observing stuff, if there are both in the UK, Fury versus Joshua is more likely. Boom! I just squashed that too. Guys, you see that? Listen, maybe if I read this, right now I got 2 strikes. Let's see what the next question is. I want to see if I got a turkey. Next thing. It would be a great time for Fury versus Joshua to happen in the summer. Boom! I got a turkey! I just beat all those 3 things in a row. Comments. I got a turkey! Yes, guys, listen, bowling might be on lockdown right now, but I just got a turkey. See, first of all, it's not really a great time until things open up, right? And even when things open up, it's probably going to be something still do with gathering and numbering with people. Remember, you're talking about two different uh, countries, right? Because right now our borders is closed to them, their borders is closed to us, okay? And then you talk about Tyson Fury relinquished his license to fight in the UK. He gave it up. He has to apply again. But remember, I have not heard any conclusion about the former coming out and said, listen, I lied. They paid me to lie. They never did pay me. I never did sell this man wild, uncastrated bulls with these on them. With these. I never did take those and chop them up and put seasoned salt, black pepper, little honey pepper, chives. I didn't do none of that. We don't know how that's going to go. The most valuable option for Tyson Fury, believe it or not, is Deontay Wilder because he has license to fight in the United States. But as far as I know, he don't have license to fight in the UK. So everybody can step aside. You can step aside. I can step aside. Wilder can step aside. Somebody about to get splashed by a car of water, they can step aside. It doesn't matter. It's just not a fight that can happen right now. And let me keep diving into it to just let you guys know that Anthony Joshua is just woofing, guys. Listen, Anthony Joshua is a wolf in grandma clothing. And you guys are being Little Red Riding Hood and falling for it. What big eyes you have. Hold on, guys. I got to turn this on. This shows I'm at work or not. Give me a second. Hold on. Hey, here we go. I'm back. I have to do that. Well, let's get back to it. So, to me, it's very obvious that Anthony Joshua was just woofing, right? A wolf dressed in grandma's clothes, and here you guys come believing him in Little Red Riding Hood with a picnic basket, looking at him. What big eyes you have! The better to see you with, my dear. Grandma, when did you start smoking? Listen, Little Red Riding Hood has to be. She ain't that smart. She's not that smart. First of all, how can you not tell the difference between your grandma and a big bad wolf in grandma clothes? Something is up. What, did all of a sudden grandma start growing hair everywhere? What big teeth you got? The better to eat you with, my dear. Listen, come here. Let me talk to you. Come here. All right. Anthony Joshua talking about, we take Pulev and we set him aside because think about it, like these two fighters really want to see them fight for undisputed. First of all, just like a lot of fighters and even Dylan White, they want their shot. Dylan White really don't care about undisputed. He wanted his shot, remember? Wasn't that the whole thing about Dylan White? He wanted his shot at Deontay Wilder. He didn't care about Anthony Joshua. He didn't care about nothing. He wanted his shot. Pulev wants his shot. And Pulev and Tyson Fury have the same promoter. And it benefits Bob Arum if Pulev fights and beat Joshua and he can have an in-house fight with his fighters, Pulev versus Fury. Listen, fans care about seeing a UK undisputed matchup. Fans care about seeing Fury versus Joshua or Fury versus Wilder. But that's not how promoter thinks. Promoter make you think that they want that too, but they don't. Promoters want the best interest for them. They want what can put more money in their pocket. That's what promoters want. How can I do better for my fighters? And Top Rank is been king of having in-house fights. Hey, hold on. Do you really believe Joshua wants it? Listen, Joshua is in contract right now. He's in contract. He can't break that. Fury's in contract. He can't break that. Bob said I don't know what they're talking about. Nobody's stepping aside. Bob said Wilder ain't stepping aside. Bob said he don't know what Josh was talking about because Pulev going to beat him. Why is he woofing? Why is he huffing and puffing? See, a lot of you guys got straw houses and you let them blow your house down. You let them blow your house down. See, I come forward tough. See, when you with what's plays in the sports, it's like Allstate. You're in great hands. I give you that word. I give it to you the way that you need it. Listen, sometimes you don't want to eat these Brussels sprouts and broccoli, but it's good for you. It's for your benefit. Just like when you grab that, when your paw grab that belt when you was a kid, pop, pop. It's going to hurt me a whole lot more than it hurts you. Bend that ass over. Boom! Let's work. Let's work. All right, let's get it. I'm missing people. Who that is? Okay. Observing stuff. Sierra F, yes, that's the queen in the building. The queen. You know what I'm saying? She be cooking. T-Dub, give him that raw boar meat work. Listen, I'm giving him, listen, daughter, I'm not just giving him that raw boar meat work. I'm giving that raw, uncastrated, wild boar meat work. I'm giving it all to him. All of it. They can't take it. This boar still has its balls. That's my boy, Don Daughter, man. What else we got? Sarah L says, can we take out a moment to pray for the world and hope the people who need God the most and thank God for just doing him day in, day out and being amazing in our own time? Absolutely. You know, listen, the reason I go live, I'm going to get the rest of these comments as well. The reason I go live is Hossman in the building. What's going on, champ? The reason I go live is to try to give you guys some entertainment and also to give myself a relief of what's going on around me. So even when I go live, I try not to talk about everything that's going on outside because we live it. We're living it, right? And every day we pray that not only we don't get affected, but we pray that others, family members, we just pray for a turnaround that where we all can get together. So I think we should definitely do that. Keep praying, keep hoping, and keep watching your boy T-Dub. And if you want to become a member, it just became official today. It just became official. If you go to my channel, there's a join button. There's 3 tiers. One of them is Heat Seeker. You can be a Heat Seeker today. See, a Heat Seeker is somebody that they seek the smoke. They with the heat. They looking for it. They're like a heat-seeking missile. They want it. Or you can be a pyromaniac, right? You know, a pyromaniac is somebody that they just gotta start fires, right? They have to. And when we was playing in the sports over here, that's all we doing. Striking matches all day. Gasoline and matches. And if you're really with the, you can be an inferno. Ooh! Ah! Let's get it. Let's work. Let me see. America has to travel. Yes, we can. God is good. Worthy to be praised. Yes, yes. Amen. Yes, yes. Love BS ate the wrong mushrooms. Riding in the hood with T-Dub. Yes, yes, Don Dollar. You know how we do it. Rolling, how that song go? Rolling down the street. How that go with Ginger? Rolling down the street. Dun, 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 dun. Sipping on gin and juice. Lay back. Got my mind on my money. Got my money on my mind. How can I not remember that? Rolling down the streets. Smoking Indo. Sipping on gin and juice. Lay back. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Ah! That might be it. Let's see. What else we got? I want to see Wilder and Fury fight that we will know is 100% rigged or cheated. Sierra, call in. Give me your smoke. Get in the smoke. American Pastor Travel, smash that like button. Yes, yes, I appreciate it. Sierra Elf, yes. Yes. Ah, the sun. Smoking Endo. There it is. Yeah, yeah, I just got it. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. Smoking Endo. Listen, me personally, right? You got to remember, I am a little bit biased in this thing because I want to see the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder rematch. I do. But I also understand that, not being biased, that they are in contract to fight another time. So I understand right now that all this huff puffing and woofing is just what it is. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, but there's no fire to be found. Like, it's magicians. I want to fight them. Fight me now. Fight me now. Fight me now. Why are you screaming fight me now when you can't even fight right now? You can't. You're in contract. And Pulev has not said anything about falling back. If you was really that wanted to fight Tyson Fury, why don't you already get Pulev agreeing to it now? Tell Pulev, if you agree, I give you some step-aside money, and then I fight you next. Oh, then if that's the case, what are you going to tell Wilder? The same thing? Well, if you agree, I give you some step-aside money, then you fight me next. Somebody's going to be out of luck. Up the creek without a paddle. Listen, in this game of business, you get what you get. If what you have is in writing, then it stands. But if you take any kind of money and step aside, and you got 3 different promotional companies involved, things are most likely not to work out the way you planned it. So if Pulev stepped aside or Wilder stepped aside, how does it benefit them? Pulev loses his shot, Wilder loses his shot. Both of them want a shot at a title or multiple titles. So what do you tell Wilder and Pulev? Well, if you guys step aside, the man Fury, we fight undisputed. And then, because you guys step aside, you two can fight each other, and then the winner gets to get the winner between me and Fury. Unless another mandatory is called. No, it don't work that way. Somebody's going to be left out in the cold without a jacket, looking in the window of a warm place where everybody's looking like it's spring because the heat is on. They got on Hawaii shorts and beach shorts and little cups of alcohol with the glasses, the umbrella on top. And they keep getting in the way, and they trying to blow the umbrella to one side of the cup so they can sip and blow at the same time because the umbrella's in their lip there, and it don't look as good. I don't know. Damn, how the hell I get that far? Guys, I went down a rabbit hole for a minute. I just went down a rabbit hole. Okay, I'm back. But let's do this, guys. Let's pause on that for a minute. And let's talk about Gary Russell Jr. Guys, Sierra says I wanted a third fight with Wilder versus Fury. Unlikely. Unlike Canelo versus GG. Sierra Elf, listen. You know what? It's like that. I don't want to see, or I'm not looking forward to the third fight between Canelo and Triple G. I'm not. Now, does that mean it won't be an entertaining fight? No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that. It could be a thrilling fight, but I'm not looking forward to it. It's like, I can do without. If I had to vote on rematches, I will vote Fury versus Wilder. Think about it. Think about this. The Triple G and Canelo fight, both fights kind of played out somewhat similar, right? Somewhat. Even though there was differences, don't get me wrong, but somewhat similar. You can argue Triple G won the first fight. You can argue Canelo won the second fight. But when you look at this, Wilder versus Fury, there's so much going on with this that I think people want to see it. Now, maybe a lot of UK people don't want to see it because they want to see the UK matchup. And I get it. You are entitled to be selfish. There's nothing wrong with that. You want UK versus UK where the winner is still UK. I get that. Like if I get a USA versus USA, yeah, I might pick my side, but still, a USA guy is going to win. I get it. But in this particular case, the first fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, many people overlook how epic it would come out. Think about it. We didn't know what Fury was bringing to the table. And the fight honestly has rewatch value. You can rewatch Fury versus Wilder 1 and get something out of it. You know what's going to happen. And you still watch to see what you know is going to happen. It's like this here. When you watch Wilder versus Fury 1, it's like watching a movie with somebody that already seen it. They eating popcorn. Hey, wait a minute. This is a good point. Sarah going to go in the room. She's going to catch Mike, her boyfriend, having sex with her sister, and then she's going to stab both of them. Wait, it's going to happen. Oh, you're going to love this part. It's like you know what's going to happen, and you're excited. And not only do we have that, we have these floppy fucking gloves, right? We have these flippy floppy gloves. The gloves are doing this. The gloves have a mind of their own. The glove is like somebody confused for directions. I think you go this way. No, I think you go that way. But the glove is doing this stuff like this here. It's going back and forth, swinging around, ups to daisies. People are disputing if the gloves are on or not. The laces are not tight. So it has drama built into it. Then the second fight. Jesus Christ. For many of us, we don't want to watch the second fight again. Me personally, I don't. I saw it. It was brutal. It was brutal. I saw it. But there was a lot of things that went on with that fight that had people thinking as well. Now Deontay Wilder came out, talked about, he something up to 15 minutes. He said, listen, my whole count was good, but 15 minutes before the entering the ring is like, that's when things started feeling funny, and I started feeling kind of weird. Hold on, let me log this back in 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay. While I do this, let me give you guys some music. I gotta log in real quick. Give me a second. Load, do your thing.
What? Yeah! What? Yeah! What? Yeah! What? Yeah! What? Yeah! What? Yeah!
All right, guys, we back in. Let's get this work cracking. Let's go to the chat, man. Let's go to the chat. I want to see Wilder versus Fury 3. I do as well. Hausman says, why not renegotiate contract to let Fury fight AJ and Wilder fight the winner and have a chance to unify? Because it doesn't go that way. One reason why it wouldn't work that way is because you have to make the same promise to Pulev. Pulev is the guy that Joshua is in contract to fight. Pulev wants his shot because if Pulev beats Joshua, then he's a unified champion. And Wilder wants his shot at his WBC title. So you got two fighters that are already in contract to fight each one of these fighters who you want to see undisputed. And both of these fighters are not just going to say, okay, we'll both step aside and let these two fight while we wait around. Wait a minute. How can you promise us both a shot next? Something ain't right. And even if you promise us both a shot next, and let's say one of them can actually get the shot, right? And the other one is left out in the cold. And then let's say he beats the one that got a shot. Then now you're finna get a mandatory finna be called soon. Somebody's gonna get screwed or nailed. What needs to happen is both fighters, Joshua and Fury, need to fulfill their obligations to fight who they're in contract to fight. Once Joshua cleans up what he has and Fury cleans up what he has, if he can clean it up, because I got Deontay Wilder in the third match. Things are going to be different. Things are going to be different. Mark my words. The crow list will be up. So, let's see. One champ, one face, one champ, one face, one name. Well, Lola, yeah, Lola in the building. You know she do her thing. Lost one in the building. Fury was just battle Wilder again. In the first fight, he showed he could outbox Wilder. Second, he showed he could throw him around like a dog. Toy, undisputed needs to happen. Bro, I just broke it down to you. Lost one, you never call in, bro. You don't want that smoke. I want Gypsy Queen's tears in a little jar to give to. Is that Borat? I want all three trilogies, Mel and Tony. Oh, okay. Jamal and it's Jamel and Tony Harrison, Wilder and Fury. And what's the other one? Oh, you want Triple G versus Canelo? I don't care about that one. To be honest, I don't really care much about Jamel versus Harrison, but I'll watch it. I will watch it because they talk a lot of smack. They got a lot of drama. Fury cheated, period. It was proven. Fury cheated how? What? Nah. Okay. Lost one won't call in, man. Listen, lost one. If you are in the States, now let's get a little bit of music. We don't need too much. But it's so quiet in here. Here we go. Last one. If you're in the States, the line is open right now. Matter of fact, I need music when I talk to you right now. Last one, this is for you.
Yeah.
Listen.
What?
You're woofing. You got a blue check, but you're woofing, son. Because if you ever wanted this smoke, you'll call in. You can Skype in. You can call in. And no matter what, when I get you on that line, no matter what kind of mask you have, it won't protect you from this smoke. I will penetrate your soul. I will set you ablaze. Back to our regular schedule program. All right, guys, so listen. AD in the building says, can I call in? Call in, Chip. Yeah, you can get this work. Oh, work. We got smoke. All right, hold on. AD, do me a favor. Give me 5 minutes because I have not touched on Gary Russell. Let me talk to Gary Russell about him for about at least 3 to 5 minutes, just a little bit because I haven't talked about him. I'm going to change the title of this thing. It's been all Joshua. You know what? Forget it. Get this work. Call in. Matter of fact, let's get the beat going. Let's get the call in music in. Let's get it. Come on. Let's get it in. Call in music in effect right now. Yeah. Call your $5 ass. Can't make change in right now. Let's go, AD. Let's go.
What?
I know what AD stands for now. AD stands for addicted to getting his ass whooped by T-Dub. Let's go.
What?
I said, let's go. I told him, let's go to John.
Yeah.
Now you on board. Can they mess with me?
What?
That's what I'm saying. What? I'm shocked too.
Yeah.
Hold on, LeJohn. Hold on. Whose side, John?
What?
Smoke. I'm ready. Call in. Call in. I just Skyped. I didn't get it, champ. Hold on.
What?
I didn't get it, champ.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
What?
You just Skyped. I didn't get it. Let me check. Where's my Skype? Hold on, champ. I'm about to charge his charges up too. Charge his phone up. Champ, I don't even show a missed call from you, AD. AD, you ducking, bro. AD, you're ducking. Listen, all right, 2 calls. I got the phone right here. I got it right here. So, Gary Russell Jr. is talking about moving up to 135 pounds. To me, I I feel a little bad because he's trying to get the fights with these guys. He's trying to fight them, and they're ducking him. And I get it. He's frustrated. He vented. He even put hands around somebody's dad. I get it. But it's crazy that, here we go. Where there's smoke, there's fire. When there's a fire, there's a blaze. And when there's a blaze, there's teed up. I'm back at like a crack at it. Giving AD this smoke. All right, what's up, champ? Talk to him.
What's good? What's good, Cuzzy?
Oh, man. Go ahead, champ.
Yeah, just looking forward to this undisputed fight finally happening, man. Hopefully we can get it done early next year. Wait.
Well, you know what? If it's next year, I don't know. Well, let me say this. I don't know if we're going to agree or not or disagree. But here's my thing, right? Joshua came out and said, listen, let's pay Pulev step aside money and pay Wilder step aside money, and let's get this undisputed between me and Fury. Now, I believe Joshua is just 100% woofing. Pulev wants his shot. Wilder wants his shot. And here's the thing. You can promise Wilder and Pulev that if you both step aside, then you both will get a shot at the title next. When they both right now has a chance to get a shot at the title, and they both are in contract.
Okay. So here what you do. You make Wilder fight Pulev and the winner gets them. How
Well,
about that?
well, see, that's the thing. Now, see, here's the thing. Now you're telling two fighters who have a they have a direct shot at a title, and it's in contract. Hold on, AD. Hold on. They both of these guys, Pulev and Wilder, right now have a contract to have a direct fight for a title. Pulev have multiple titles, and now you're telling me that you're going to tell these guys to step aside, don't fight for a title, and fight each other so we can fight for undisputed? Is that what you're saying? And that makes sense.
Yeah, but listen, when there's that much money involved in a fight, yeah, things can make sense. Put it this way, what is the Fury fight worth to Wilder? Maybe another 25 million each if they're lucky. Now, AJ Fury is worth 250 plus, right? Especially if that goes to Saudi Arabia, they want that fight. Yeah, so with 250 million plus, we'll say 250 to 300, you can pay the other parties off, and they still get a chance to fight each other, and then the winner. But it can be a win-win situation depending on how patient people are. But the AJ fight's the money shot for anyone.
Here's the thing, AD, is that one, Joshua and Fury fight for undisputed doesn't benefit Pulev, it doesn't benefit Wilder. You basically telling them two guys, you're basically promoting them, saying, hey, you two who don't want to fight each other, and realistically, the loser gets nothing. So let's say Pulev versus Wilder happens, and Wilder knocks Pulev into fucking Kingdom Come. Pulev got nothing. He lost his shot at the title, and now he is so old that he'll probably never reach that spot again to get a shot. But if he holds his ground and stay in a contract that's already in writing, he gets a shot right now at 3 major belts, like Andy Ruiz did. You got to take that shot, homie. And one more thing, Bob Arum, who is Tyson Fury's promoter, as well as Pulev's promoter, he said nobody step on the side over there. So all this whooping by Joshua is just whooping because the promoter don't want to step aside and the fighter don't want to step aside, which means he got to stick with the shit he signed. He made that fucking bed, lay in it.
Listen, Pulev's light work for AJ, yeah? AJ will get Pulev out there relatively easily, yeah? Now,
I got
Wilder
Joshua
ain't
winning.
gonna beat Fury. Right, listen. Wilder will not beat Fury in that third fight. I would bet my house on it. Yeah, it's not happening. Like, the thing is, yeah, he hasn't even accepted that he made mistakes and he's going to correct them mistakes. What he's done is made excuse after excuse, and he thinks that weren't him going into the fight. No, that was him. He got beaten by the better man. He needs to adjust the things that went wrong and correct him for the third fight. Because if he don't do that, he's got not a chance.
Well, the thing is, doesn't matter if he has a chance or not. He's contracted to have his day. He has his day in court again, already signed with Fury. So that's going to happen. So all this step aside, nobody has to step aside. Him and Fury has to fight again because he wants his shot. The reason Fury fought him the second time, because Wilder had to fulfill his obligation for something he signed. And Fury signed it as well, and now they have to fight. And Wilder has admitted, remember, he's bringing in 2 new trainers, which means he admitted things need to change. He needs a new set of eyes with new set of skills to help make him a better batter, a better fighter. See, you just in here just talking that yak, quarterback, throw a dog a bone type of stuff that, that doesn't mean nothing. It don't hold no water. You a glass with a bottom, with a hole in the bottom. I'm telling you what's actually sticking to the wall.
Alright, but listen, I can tell you Wilder could bring a shaman in from the Peruvian jungle and do ayahuasca, yeah, and that still ain't going to help him, bruv. It's too late. He lived beating bums for too long, bruv. He should have stepped up and fought stiffer competition sooner, and he could have adjusted himself. He could have realised that he couldn't rely on that one punch all the time. I mean, look at the Ortiz 2 fight. If that wasn't an indication that it was all going to go wrong for Wilder and that lucky punch weren't going to land, then, well, I don't know, you guys didn't see this coming, to be fair, and you're so shocked and trying to
listen, AD, listen. I get you. You're trying to derail it. Basically, what you're doing is you're derailing, but you admit at the same time. What you are admitting is, one, Anthony Joshua's taking fucking gibberish because he has to fight, because Fury has to fight Wilder next. He has to. And Anthony Joshua talking gibberish because he has to fight Pulev next. And it doesn't matter who you think is going to win, AD. And it doesn't matter who I think is going to win, AD. I got Wilder. You got Fury. But the fact is, their day in court is signed to happen. So can you admit that right now, yes or no, is Joshua just fucking woofing? Yes or no?
Right.
Yes or no?
I won't admit he's woofing. No.
How?
No.
The fight can't happen. The fight can't happen. All right, here we go. Yes or no? Is Joshua in contract to fight Pulev?
Yes.
Right. Is Wilder in contract to fight Fury?
Yes. Is there a contract?
So hold on. Yeah. So here we are. Did Tyson Fury relinquish his license to fight in the UK?
Anything's possible, brother.
Hold on. Yes or no? Did Tyson Fury relinquish his license to fight in the UK?
Right.
Yes or no? Listen, I told you can't handle the smoke. Yes or no? Did Tyson Fury relinquish his license to fight in the UK? Answer the question. Listen, you're my dog. You're still my boy.
I'm answering.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
This is desperation.
Yes or no? Answer the question. Yes or no? So then we come back to the question. With all those things in play, with Joshua's in contract, you say yes. Fury's in contract, you say yes. Fury relinquished his title to fight in the UK, he said yes. So then, is it realistically going to happen, like Joshua say, that both guys can just put people to the side and fight for Undisputed Next? Is he woofing or is he telling the truth?
Stop getting excited and let me talk, yeah? Money talks. Anything is possible when the amount of money that Joshua commands, and brings to the table, anything is possible. Is it likely? Probably not. It's highly unlikely, but it is possible. And if you say otherwise, you're deluding yourself because money talks, bottom line. Obviously, I think the easiest way is to let Wilder fight Fury and Joshua to fight Pulev, and then we can get AJ Fury the quickest way. That's my view, but it can happen.
Well, I would say this: anything can happen, but the chances of it happening is very likely because the reason why I said don't, because listen, anything is possible. Anything, right? Corona can fucking cure up tomorrow. I mean, it probably won't, but anything can fucking happen, right? Strange things happen. But the fact is that you need so much to happen. It would have to be a perfect storm. Pulev would have to have a change of heart. Bob Arum would have to have a change of heart. Wilder would have to have a change of heart. Then the UK. What happened, champ? You still there? Yeah. What? Okay, I saw some word happen. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? AD,
Yeah, brother, can hear you. Yeah, I
hello?
can hear you.
Champ.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, that is crazy. Hold on, champ. How did it put you through my laptop? Hold on. AD, can you hear me? AD. Hold on, guys. Champ, can you hear me? What is going on? Hold up. This is weird. Hold on. AD.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Bro, wow, that was weird, man. My phone had you on, but your voice was coming through my laptop, bro. It was
It's
weird.
that spiritual. It's that spiritual power up.
But I'm like, but remember, man, I said this: anything can happen, but the chances are very unlikely, very,
I agree.
that all these people involved, which means that by you saying you agree that it's very unlikely that
Yeah,
Anthony Joshua is just woofing. Can we agree that? Can we agree that he's just woofing, bro?
Have Wilder or Pulev been offered 10 to 20 million pound each? Now, let me tell you this: if somebody offers you 10 to 20 million pound not to fight, that can change things awfully quick. So you could say he's woofing, but also if serious offers get made, you would have to take them into consideration. If you were Wilder, or if you're going to get 10 or 20 million pound not to fight somebody, fucking that makes sense to me as well as fighting somebody
it's
for that
different.
kind of money.
It's different. The reason it's different, AD, is because I don't know what your finances are, but somebody in my finances, that if somebody offered me a crazy amount of money like that and I don't make money like that or have money like that in my bank account, then I'll like, yeah, sure, I ain't never had money like this. But if you're talking about guys that are already, financially rich, or they're in a sport that, yes, I got money, but right now I'm not fighting for money, I'm fighting for greatness, which means I want my shot. Yes, I can take this money and be richer, but I want to go down in history, which means I want my shot. And for Deontay, think about this: Anthony Joshua did not step aside when he lost to Andy Ruiz. He ran it back.
AJ's on a level though, isn't he? Financially secure. Wilder's up there, but AJ's on another planet for them two.
But what if you don't care about the money?
Yeah, hold up a minute though, because if Pulev's got £5 million in the bank, I'd be surprised. Yeah, so imagine you got £5 million in the bank and someone offers you 10 or 20 to step aside. You've got to consider it. But I know what you're saying. It's highly unlikely. But listen, when money's involved, anything's possible, bro.
I agree. Anything is possible, but I think, remember, if we can look at Deontay Wilder, right? The one thing that we get from Deontay Wilder, even if we agree on him going to win or not, you do see a man that has a lot of pride, and he wants to run it back. See, AD, I've been in the ring, I fought, and I never lost inside the ring, but I had days that people got the best of me in sparring. I mean, like days I felt like, man, but when I went home, it made me want to train hard. Like I wanted that get back. I couldn't stand if somebody got the best of me. So I went back and train harder to get that get back. And typically I got them back. I got them back. But we can just look at Wilder. He's one of them guys that, and like Joshua, listen, I said a lot of things. Well, not honestly, I don't really go at Joshua. I just talk about some things he say because as a fighter, I think he's a good fighter. But
you hate on Joshua, like, you do hate on him. I gotta be honest.
Come on, bro. I hate on. These are the things that I hate on Joshua. I hate on certain things, not as a fighter. I hate on certain things. Like I say, he said this, but he didn't mean this. But if you talk about, is he a good fighter? Is he a top fighter? Is he a heavyweight? Is he a juggernaut in the heavyweight division? Yes, he is.
But listen, you say things about Joshua, but like Wilder's all proud to be black and this and that. How come he used two white designers that are well known instead of picking a black African or an African American unknown designer, making them famous, and giving them the shine and the light that they deserve? If you cared about your people and your culture so much, don't you think that would have been the right thing to do? Even to throwing Mike Breland under the bridge, everyone's saying, Mark Breland shouldn't have threw the towel in.
Listen, champ.
He's coming out now saying his arm was dislocated. So
No,
like
no,
when
no.
you say the
He
fight
has
man not
surgery.
looking after your interest,
He
he's
has surgery.
dislocated your arm
Listen,
or what?
AD,
Come on,
AD,
you got to address
AD.
these things, bro.
Listen, AD. Listen, I get it, man. You already been assaulted, beat, and battered by me. So you're just trying to go off some left field. You're trying to talk.
Delusion's
Well,
real. You think about being alive, you
hold on.
think
Listen,
back
listen,
on a fucking
listen,
sausage.
listen. I don't speak on what another man do with his money. As far as I know, I don't think Deontay Wilder is racist or anything like that. And I don't know who all he's helping. And by him helping black people and white people, it shows he's not racist and he gives everybody an opportunity. But what he does is that's what he does. Listen, I'm not. I can't comment on it. That's what he do. That's what he do. Remember, I'm not.
You're all quick to jump on AJ.
No,
for
what?
things, yeah? Everyone quick to jump on
No.
AJ
Not everyone.
for little things.
What have I jumped on AJ about that was even race related?
It's not you in particular.
Well,
You're a good guy, but
right. So well, remember.
I'm not. This isn't aimed at you, but American boxing channels, specifically African American LGBTQ channels.
Listen.
What they've done to AJ.
Listen,
man,
bro. No. Listen.
Can you let me talk though, quickly? Yeah. Considering they're meant to be supporting a black African fighter.
They should. Yes. Listen, bro. Listen. First of all, they don't have to show Anthony Joshua. Be frank, they don't got to show him shit. The UK fighters don't show Wilder nothing. Predominantly, don't show him nothing. Now you asking the LDBC who supports and give them a voice to speak, to talk, to finally somebody have their back that they shouldn't. Bro, get out of here. Listen, what people do is what people do. But you're asking something of us that you don't ask of your own. There's a reason you ride with Joshua and not Wilder. When have you ever said any good thing about Wilder? When? Answer that.
English people support American champions.
Answer that. Okay. When have you said, hold up? When have you ever? No, you did wrong. And we support.
We love them.
And we listen. I like Josh Taylor. Listen, we like these people. What are you talking about? I like Amir Khan, even though I talk about Amir Khan. I like Amir Khan, but I think as boxing go, that he's starting to go way down. What are you talking about? I like Kell Brook. You tripping, homie? Listen, you are speaking for yourself. Have you ever said a nice thing about Wilder on air? Ever? No. You know, so then why the hell do you expect people to say nice things about Joshua? Bam, bro. You getting beat in the own direction you chose. I didn't even go down this lane, but you don't want to run into this traffic. I didn't even go down this lane, but you're killing yourself. You want people to do something that you don't do. What do you do?
Wilder turned around and said all UK fans are racist. Have you forgot that, bro?
I didn't hear that. No, I don't remember. I didn't hear that.
He's got nothing about his personality, just likable, really. He wants to catch a body in the ring. What a thing to say.
Yeah. Listen to that.
You guys want to get an AJ back.
Listen, You know why? Because listen. We support our champion. Listen, hold on. We support our champions, and I still remember when Anthony Joshua was saying slick shit about U.S. fighters. All these U.S. guys. Listen, he already let it be known they don't care much about U.S. people. Joshua said this in interviews before. When he was getting ready to fight, I think it was, what's his name? Dominique Brazil. He the one saying stuff like that. So you telling people to go out and not stand for their champion, Wilder. Which, listen, Wilder has a lot of people in our own country that don't stand with him. Probably because he is African American. So you telling me that African Americans shouldn't support a man that don't get love in his own country?
No, probably that they're people that actually care about humanity as a whole and see right through his persona, his aura, and his image. Like, there's a lot of black channels that don't like Wilder. Let's be fair, American black channel.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that problem in this country.
Well,
doesn't have nobody hating on him. You know
what? No, because these are two different countries, and these two different countries do things differently. Listen, you can't say we are a cookie cutter type. The USA and the UK are not the same. They don't have the same problem. They don't have the same issues. The UK hasn't dealt with the level of slavery and things that we have dealt with over here in the USA and that we currently are dealing with that allow things to not be equal, or you don't always get the benefit of doubt, or if you do something wrong, they throw the book at you. It's different over here. No, you're trying to compare how the UK is versus the USA. They're not comparable.
Yeah, but they were working in Victorian slave factories in this country.
Bro, listen. Okay.
Listen, there's been slavery was everywhere. Yeah, it was
bro,
everywhere, and I agree that in America,
the level,
racism was on a different level to UK.
bro.
We're more united and we're more together.
Bro, listen. We're not going to go super deep into this because honestly, I don't think there's anything that can ever compare to what happened over here. We're not talking about working in factories. We're talking about people working in fields from sun up to sundown. We're talking about men and women of African American getting raped and slaughtered and sold and wasn't even counted as a human. We're not even going to compare that. We're going to just stick with what we know, and we're going to talk about, because we can't compare it. We're just going to talk about boxing. What we can compare is Anthony Joshua. Yes, he's a good fighter. Yes, he possesses very good qualities. Yes, he won gold in the Olympics. He got some good things about him. But a lot of times he fucking woofs. Like when he fought Andy Ruiz, leading him to the second fight, he said, I'm not going to mention Wilder's name. I'm not going to talk about Wilder. After the fight, he didn't want to talk about Wilder. He didn't want to mention Wilder. And then when Tyson Fury and Wilder was set to make their second fight, now all of a sudden he come out, let's make the undisputed. Let's make the undisputed. Wilder, let's make the undisputed. He just woofing. Right now, he knows.
Wilder turned down 120 million, right? To fight Fury. He fought with a pillow fist, right?
Okay.
Wilder got banged out by Fury, right? If he's getting banged out with somebody with pillow fists, known pillow fists, what the hell is somebody like AJ Wyatt or somebody who can actually punch going to do to him? You've got to consider that, bro.
No, you don't, bro. These are fighters. Listen, we want to see these fights, man. Listen, as fans, I get it, because a lot of fans, we never stepped in the ring. So when we see somebody else get beat or brutally beat, he said, oh, he don't want none of that guy. Because as a fan, you don't want to go through that. But as a fighter, you do. As a fighter, you test yourself. That's what it's all about as a fighter. Listen, they've been going back since the Roman days and gladiator days that's what they do. Somebody might be favored, you know what? They fight it out. And right now, Fury and Wilder are in contract. Joshua is in contract. And we go right back to this whole circle again, that how the hell is everybody in contract? And him coming out now, talking about let's make it undisputed. He's fucking woofing, and you know it.
Bruh, I don't think he's woofing. I think he's optimistic, yeah? And I think he's always wanted undisputed, and I think someone hasn't. That's why they've run from all that money. Like, you don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to work out what's going on.
So he turned on $120 million, right? So
if you look, not just that, he turned down the Vlad fight. Yeah, Finkel's ended with a puppy, still a little baby.
Okay, well let's get it.
He won that belt. He didn't unify with that. He didn't fight Povetkin after Povetkin went to court and proved himself innocent in the drugs. He didn't give him another chance.
Okay.
He stayed away from people that can hurt him, and there's obviously a reason.
Oh, okay.
And Fury has exposed that reason and made it obviously clear to everyone that Wilder is fragile. Yeah, he's fragile like a bit of glass.
Wow. Okay. All right, here we go, AD. Let's go ahead and squash this little bug that's flying around again. Let's break you all the way down. One, you said that Wilder turned down $120 million. Well, one, if he turned down $120 million, then that's letting you know there is no amount of money that Eddie or Bob Arum can pay him that'll make him take that fight with to let Fury fight Joshua right now, because he just let you know money don't mean everything to him, which means that fight is already. Listen, people got to fight who they got to fight. If he turns down $120 million, you're not going to be able to pay him enough money to make him walk. Hold on. Let me finish squashing this little bug. Hold on. So I just proved that you can't pay him to walk away. If you can pay him $120 million, $120 million, you're not going to pay him enough 5 or 10 to step a fucking side. All right. Two. Hold on, champ. Let me slaughter you, champ. Now you talk about Povetkin. One, not only was he going to fight Povetkin, he was going to fight Povetkin in his own damn country and take his head off in front of people. Povetkin is the one that tested for something. They got the fight pushed away, and then Wilder had to end up taking like another fight on short notice with like 3 or 4 weeks. I can't remember who was that. Chris Arreola. I can't remember who he fought. Or was it Molina? One of them guys. Maybe Molina. 2, he wanted to fight Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker turned him down and went the Joshua route. He wanted to fight Charles Martin. Charles Martin turned him down because he's overpaid by Joshua. So it's not that he didn't want to fight these guys. Listen, Charles Martin even tell you, it's not that he didn't want to fight these guys. The guys didn't want to fight him.
Listen, so what I've just taken out is everybody sees Joshua is a more valuable fighter than Wilder. That's why they all went and fought Joshua for the belt and the money, instead of Wilder. So when it was Wilder's turn to fight Joshua for the belt, he couldn't admit that Joshua was the bigger draw and wouldn't accept anything other than 50-50, which, come on, let's be fair, numbers don't lie. AJ sold 400,000 tickets in 5 fights in the UK, averaging 80,000 people a fight, and all doing over 1 million pay-per-views.
But it doesn't matter because Eddie Hearn said we may have to give him 50-50. It doesn't matter, champ. The Anthony Joshua promoter said that we may have to give him 50-50, which means he's worth it, bro. He's worth it.
But that was when he was holding the belt hostage. And now, and I've got to go on this note because my battery's gone to beyond 5%.
Hey, man, mine's too. Go ahead, champ.
He
1 minute.
Get the chance to fight to 25%.
Well, champ, I'm gonna give you 20 seconds.
It's all love what's goes,
I'm gonna answer your question. You got it, champ. I'm gonna answer your questions. I'll let you go. All right. He might be gone. All right, guys. Let me answer this question. My phone about to die too, so that's good timing. One, right? Damn, I almost lost my thought for a second. He kept rambling so much. I was trying to get to his question. Listen, okay. He said Anthony Joshua, Wilder should take 25% or 15%. Listen, it doesn't matter what you think he should take. If Anthony Joshua promoter said, listen, we may have to, this man to raise his stock, we might have to pay him 50%. Then that's what you had to pay the man. The own promoter knew that you was going to have to break down and pay him. You know he's not going to step aside. If he didn't sign a contract for $120 million, then he's not going to step aside for no amount of money you're going to pay him. We know Anthony Joshua's woofing. Just like CRL said, he's huffing and puffing, but he ain't blowing shit down. He just a wolf in grandma's clothes and making fool of himself, making you guys believe or think that he really want to make that fight happen right now, when in reality, that fight is not going to happen. It is nearly impossible for it to happen. Could a perfect storm happen? Yes, but it takes a lot for it to happen. 1, Pulev will have to not want his shot. 2, Wilder will have to not want his shot. 3, Top Erm will have to not want to give Pulev a shot. Everything had to work out. 4, Tyson Fury would need to somehow get reinstated his boxing license to fight in the UK. 5, they need to drop the whole wild boar uncastrated. Listen, do you believe that this man ate a wild uncastrated bull with the nuts and balls, that's what made him test positive? Everything will have to just line up. I'm telling you right now, it'll never line up because something is fucking crooked. Much love to you all. Thank AD for calling in. I like to smoke. Listen, I embrace, I like it. Makes me think. We get some back and forth. Shout out to my girl CLF in the building, always holding it down. She said, and he would ask for more because we don't need no hesitation. He wants to be the big bad wolf, but couldn't blow any of the houses down. Listen, guys. Thank you guys for coming. Do me a favor, guys. Please consider joining and become a member of the channel. We do now have it. So basically, if you go to my YouTube page, you can now become a member, guys. There's some really low entrance, man, where you can get in, be part of it. I'm working on getting you guys your own tags. And let's just have this channel grow, give you guys a voice into where we go further. Guys, I really see this channel becoming bigger than this channel. What's Blazing in Sports it's a wildfire that can grow. We got the match, we got the gasoline, we only got to spread it. It's your boy Teed Up, and as always, here is What's Blazing in Sports.
What? 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 Yeah!
Yeah! Let's go.
What?
Okay.
Yeah!
Yeah! Much love to the USA. Much
What?
love to the UK, Mexico,
Yeah!
Italy, Australia, Africa,
What?
and all the around in between.
Yeah!
I'm out.